Hello everyone. Today I'll be presenting you an overview of the ZigiOps UI. You'll be able to see how easy it is to complete your integrations without any code. The first thing we'll see after signing in the ZigiOps portal is the dashboard. Here we will be provided with additional information about our account's licenses and integrations. For example, the current number of active licenses, when they will expire, the current number of active integrations, number of connected systems, and the self-help status of both the ZigiOps platform and the systems we have connected. Now we can proceed with connecting two systems with ZigiOps by simply visiting our Connected Systems section. After we choose one of our preferred systems, we will be provided with a template with all the requirements that ZigiOps needs in order to connect to it. After we click on Save and test our connection, ZigiOps will collect some metadata from both systems, which will include all available projects, variables, and entities the integration users can see. These can later be used in the integration configuration. The next step for us is to visit the Configurator section in the UI and choose the integration template which would meet our integration needs. All integration templates are fully customizable in order to fit within the specific use case. After clicking on Add New Integration, we can choose one of our predefined templates which are based on the most common integration scenarios between the two selected systems. Have in mind that you would also be able to import and create your own custom integration template. This way, you would be able to define your integration requirements from the ground up. If you've chosen our preferred template, we can go ahead and visit the main configuration page. It will include predefined actions, conditions, and field mapping that can be used right away without any additional configuration. We would be able to also make changes for us to meet more of our integration needs more precisely. It includes our systems, the data type we are going to sync, and the correlation logic that ZigiOps is going to use. System 1 as the source system and System 2 as the destination system. After we click on Save, the connection between the two systems will be established. ZigiOps will be looking for new data in System 1 and will create data in System 2. After the data between these two systems is being transferred, we will keep both records synchronized with updates in both directions, the so-called bidirectional synchronization. Next up for us is to review the Integrated Entities section. We also call it Advanced Configuration. In the Advanced Configuration section, we can define what is the type of data that we'd like to synchronize between the systems. In this section, you'll be provided with a list of all the available entities for both systems in the form of a drop-down menu list. Also, we would be able to choose how the two systems will correlate with each other by adding our correlation references. This is how the two systems will be synchronized after the action has been triggered. Once our main configuration is ready, we could proceed with the action level. For each integration, we can have as many actions and operations as we need, depending on our use case. For an example, we can have 3. The first one will be handling the initial data transfer when creating an entity in the destination system. The other 2 actions will be handling the bidirectional updates. I would like to start first with the trigger type of our action. In this case, it will be polling. This way, ZigiOps will be sending query requests to the source system in a time frame of our choice. The platform also has the option to listen for any incoming requests, depending on the systems that we would like to connect and user preferences. The recommended time interval is 1 minute. However, it is easily configurable and under the control of the user. This is the defining logic of the query that ZigiOps is going to run. In this section, we are also being presented with all the trigger conditions that the system would need to extract the newly created incidents from System 1 and transfer them to System 2. If you would like to, you could also add additional conditions to filter the system for the use case more precisely. The Mapping section defines how data will be collected from the trigger action and how it's going to be delivered to the destination system. This happens in a form of mapping table with access to the fields of both systems. On the left side, we have our destination fields, And on the right side, we have our value definitions, which could be objects from the destination system, hard-coded strings, or a combination of both. Hopefully, this overview gave you a good insight into the ZigiOps UI. If you are interested to learn more or see a live demo, feel free to book a session with our experts.